So what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DrMcNasteeKE, KE, and in case you ain't know, the KE stand for kill everything. So I definitely need to kill my barber because my hair looking kind of crazy right now. It's like super wavy. Like I noticed, like some people like they like the waves and the curls and all that. I've never been a fan of it, so I probably cut my hair short again this weekend. But that's besides the point. Anyway, I'm bringing you guys a random weekly. What is it? Wednesday vlog. I forget the name of my own series. I mean, I know I'm dumb like that, but you know, I don't know. I'm in my T Martin mode right now where I'm just excited. I want to talk fast, and and sometimes my words just get ahead of me. But what I want to talk about today is, have you guys decided what your first game is going to be? And this is very important. I'm not saying the first game that you're gonna buy for your system, but I mean the first game that you're actually gonna play. With the new systems that came out, I kind of feel like we're very limited. And I feel like we always get shafted as console consumers with something like that just because every single time they advertise all these awesome games. They even tell you that these games are going to be out at the same time as the consoles. I mean, shit, look at Watch Dog. Watch Dog was the first game. I think it was the first game next to a few other games that came out. There was one more game. I think it was I can't even remember the name of it, but it was like one of the first games that people saw at E3 and commercials and just random advertisements. IGN. I mean, they were pushing Watch Dogs out for a while, and then look what happened. It gets pushed back. Why it got pushed back, I don't know. I mean, I'm not even gonna speculate. I don't have the actual information. So, but it got pushed back, so it's no longer a release date. It could have sold a lot of units if it would have came out at the right time. Now, let's just hope that this pushback is well deserved and that it doesn't mean that they're still rushing the game. They're just adding more rush shit to it. So hopefully they fixed whatever mechanics were wrong or whatever issues they had, and when it comes out, it becomes a bestseller. But people were looking forward to that one coming out. Now you got other games for the Xbox One that you can play. You got the free-to-play arcade game of Killer Instincts. I don't know if you were a fan of the first one. If you ever played the first one for Super Nintendo, that was probably one of the greatest fighting games of all time. I mean, yeah, you got your Street Fighter, you got your Mortal Kombat, you got your Tekken, Dead or Alive, all those games, you know, but that was one of the games that, like, I think that was the first game that introduced actual combos, like linking combos together and beating the crap out of each other. Like that moment where you finally did that one combo with Jago that you've been trying all day, or Glacius, you know, or even Orchid. Orchid was a beast. Like Orchid, I mean, you could get like 300 hits with that girl alone. Oh my god, it was crazy. And all she would do is just kick you all day, and you felt like a punk. But when you hear that one dude just shout out Ultra, you know what I mean, you lose it. You're like, yeah, I got that on. You look at the dude next to you like, that just happened, bruh. That just happened, you mad? You know, but and video games have been lacking that competitiveness, like especially since we're doing a lot of it online nowadays. Not too many people are playing, you know, side by side against each other. Like you buy a console and it comes with how many controllers? It comes with one controller. Do you know why? Oh wait. Nah, but I'm just kidding. It comes with one controller just because they assume that you have nobody to play with. They assume that you're a lonely little fuck who has no other choice but to go online all the time and play online. Now, granted, it probably lowers the price of the console by like $60, which I don't even think that controller should cost no damn $60. But that's neither here nor there. But it lowers the price of the console. At the same time, though, I mean, if you got a buddy next to you or somebody that, like, you buy the console for yourself, but you got a buddy that eventually comes over and they say, yo, let's try out this new Call of Duty. Let's try out this new Battlefield. Let's do this. Let's split screen something. And you don't have a controller. You're like, oh, shit, I got to go back to GameStop, bro. Microsoft, they don't want you to have two controllers. PlayStation don't want you to have two controllers. You know, and it's gotten ridiculous. I remember you used to buy a Super Nintendo. I always got two controllers with it. Or Nintendo, you got the two controllers. Hell, I think the GameCube came with two controllers. I don't know. I'm pretty sure when I bought the original Wii, that thing came with two controllers. So, I don't know. But those were, I guess, family and friend orientated. These new consoles probably aren't. They expect you to find competition online. Either like the way they see it is either you're online or you're playing single player. Either way, it's just you and people out there in the universe. You know, no, like nobody in their right mind would sit next to you and play a video game. I don't know why, but I assume that a lot of those second player games will probably involve the Kinect and all that, so that should be really fun because I had fun with the first Kinect, but of course it had its issues, so I'm hoping that the second Kinect fixes a lot of those issues. The one thing that I want to see from the Xbox One, and this is one thing that I'm gonna be trying out if I do find a game where I have to shout instructions out. I might even get Rise, Son of Rome, just to show you guys to do a test on it, because the notorious issues with Xbox 360's Kinect was the simple fact that, let's say you're playing Skyrim, you're over here trying to do your Dragonborn yell and shit, and where are the speakers that where the sound comes out when you're not using a headset? More than likely, the speakers are either on the side, right below, next to it, above, somewhere around that TV, around the same area that the Kinect is at. Now, more than likely, it's going to be louder than your original voice and a lot closer to your Kinect than you are. So that's going to be muffling the crap out of your voice. There were times where I'd be playing the game and my character in Skyrim would just do random things. Really random because he heard a noise on the TV. There were times where I would yell stuff at my Kinect and nothing would happen. There were times where where the TV would ask me to repeat my last command, and I'm sitting here in silence, like looking at it like, really? I didn't say anything. What do you want me to repeat? And it would just keep flashing on top of the screen like, dude, say what you were gonna say, and I'm over here like, I didn't say anything. So I would argue with my command, my Kinect. So it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Unplug it. Also, what the second biggest thing that people had is like they want you to use the Kinect as a microphone when you're playing video games. The Kinect, like whether it had voice cancellation or sound cancellation or whatever, I don't think it did. I mean, you could, like, when you go into a lobby in Call of Duty, you hear about like everything that happens in this one kid's house because he has the Kinect mic. If his sister has the fan on in the next room, you can hear that. If his cell phone goes off, you can hear that. If his mom is yelling at him or cooking, like frying eggs, you can hear that. You can hear just about everything that happens in this guy's house. Now, whether the Kinect 2 is going to do that, we haven't really seen anything to that level. Like, the thing is, you've seen the demo where they say this is what your dashboard and everything, and this is how easy it is for it to go from one thing to the other, but they don't show you the real demo. They don't try to show you like what they fixed from the Kinect 1 to Kinect 2 as far as the sound is concerned. So I'm going to try to do a video on that, and hopefully you guys can, like, if you haven't bought the system already, you guys can make your decision on that, just to see what the improvements are. I'm pretty much going to plan on making a video completely based on the Xbox One, from the interface, what I think about that, to just how smoothly it transitions between games, music, movies, things like that. Because these are things that I'm interested in. So hopefully if you guys are interested in that and you haven't seen it, I can pretty much take some time out. If you have anything that you want me to show you when the console comes out, especially those of you who are primarily just PlayStation players, if you're interested in knowing anything, by all means put it in the comment below, and I'll cover that in one of my videos. I'll probably just make it one long ass videos, and then somewhere in the description below I'll probably put in like the timestamps and all that, just so you can see, you can skip to whatever it is that you actually want to see, and you don't have to watch the entire video if you don't want to. But back to these launch titles, I don't really see anything that I freak out personally over that I have to play. Anything that's not Call of Duty or Battlefield. To be honest with you, I'm planning on doing like just primarily sticking to Battlefield. I am a little bit ashamed of myself for saying that the first game that I purchased for Xbox One was actually Call of Duty Ghosts. And the whole reason behind that is because nobody told me, like, nobody really breaks down what you have to do for the Xbox One in order to get that upgrade. or whatever. I mean, I went to the website. They said something about you have to pay $69.99 somewhere to get it, and I was never told that. I mean, I remember looking it up, and there was just utter confusion. There's still confusion now. GameStop has no idea what they need to do in order to upgrade Battlefield 4 for me for the Xbox One. They're thinking that it's the same procedure as Call of Duty Ghosts. They're telling me that I need to sit here and wait for a confirmation email that probably won't come out until the day that the Xbox One comes out. So I'm so confused. I don't know what exactly to do. If you guys know, by all means, help a brother out. All right, hook a brother up. Hubu. All right, hook a brother. Wait, that's Habu. Habu, bruh. You know. So let me know, because I'm utterly confused about that. Battlefield 4 for the 360 is still sitting over here because they told me to wait. I don't know what to do. So I'm really confused about that. But those are going to be the games. Like, Battlefield 4 will probably be the first game that I pop in there. I'll more than likely pick up Dead Rising. I'm excited about that. I don't give a shit about the review. The game looks fun as hell. I might get Rise just so that I can yell commands at my TV, and while the actual TV is on and blasting, my speakers are blasting and everything, just so I can see how much does the Kinect really pick up. Alright? But once again, if you guys have anything that you want to see from the Xbox One when it releases, let me know, and I'll upload a video the next day. It's your boy, DrMcNasteeKE, and I'm out. Peace.